Hey there, this is Jim Donovan. Welcome to the show. I'm so glad you're here. Today I'd like to talk about a 6,000-year-old waterless bath that lowers blood pressure. Before we get started, I'd like to invite you to take advantage of a free resource I made for you. It's called the Sound Health Newsletter. In it, I share the latest research in music and health. Plus, you'll learn music and wellness exercises that you can use every day to feel your best. Just come visit me at donovanhealth.com to get started today. That's donovanhealth.com. Did you know that you can lower your blood pressure, reduce your anxiety, and feel more centered just by taking a bath? It's not just any bath. In fact, you won't need soap or water or even a tub. That's because I'm talking about sound baths. These are 6,000-year-old Asian practices that are deeply immersive for your whole body. I enjoyed my first sound bath several years ago and can personally attest to all the remarkable health benefits. If you're unfamiliar with sound baths, here's what you can typically expect. You'll start by either sitting comfortably or lying down on a blanket and closing your eyes if you prefer. A facilitator will typically stand at the front of the room and guide you through some deep breathing exercises. Then they'll start to play soft, repetitive notes on a variety of soothing instruments like gongs, crystal bowls, chimes, harps, bells, even cymbals and didgeridoos, each of which possess their own powerful vibrational frequency. Some facilitators also walk through the room playing certain instruments near or above you to encourage deeper benefits and a more powerful experience. The sound of these instruments will reverberate throughout the room and your body, inducing a deep state of relaxation and bringing your focus away from your thoughts. The vibrations can feel kind of like you were immersed in them. This is why they call it a bath. When I did this, I was shocked by the results. The feeling during my first sound bath was unlike I'd ever experienced. I could feel the vibration from these sacred instruments in my bones. It was as if my entire body was immersed in sound, kind of like I was being cradled in a hammock of vibration. It was intense, yet comforting. At the end of the session, I lay there peacefully. My stress and thoughts had evaporated. I felt well rested and rejuvenated, as if I'd just had the best sleep of my life. Throughout the remainder of the day, I felt more focused and at ease, and I was in a great mood. In my mind, the results were undeniable, but my experience isn't just anecdotal. As it turns out, several studies have been conducted on sound baths and their effects on health. In one 2014 study, published in the American Journal for Health Promotion, researchers studied the health benefits of sound baths on 51 study participants over a 2-day period. Each day, the subjects participated in either 12 minutes of listening to a Himalayan singing bowl, often used in sound baths, or 20 minutes of directed relaxation, or 12 minutes of silence, followed by 20 minutes of directed relaxation. The researchers found that compared to the group that sat in silence, the subjects in the singing bowl group experienced larger drops in blood pressure and heart rate. They also had more improvements in mood. In a second study published in the Journal of Evidence-Based Complementary Alternative Medicine, researchers explored the effects of sound baths on middle-aged participants. 62 participants took part in a 60-minute sound bath session that used gongs as well as Tibetan crystal bowls. They found that after the sound bath, a vast majority of the participants reported significantly less tension, anger, fatigue, and depression. An overwhelming amount also reported a big increase in a feeling of spiritual well-being. Interestingly, the study subjects who had never participated in a sound bath enjoyed a greater reduction in tension compared to those who had previous experiences. Though sound baths aren't quite mainstream yet, I predict this practice will continue to gain momentum over the next few years, especially as more research is published. And if you ever have the opportunity to experience a live sound bath, I highly recommend it. To find one near you, I recommend starting with a search online. Simply use the key phrase, sound bath near me. You might also want to check out a few local yoga studios. A lot of locations now host them. Now, if you found today's episode useful, please be sure to share it with a friend. And also remember to subscribe, rate, and review this podcast. That really helps us quite a bit. But most importantly, I hope that you make taking impeccable care of yourself non-negotiable. Well, that's it for today. I appreciate you tuning in. Remember to come see us on our social media channels on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Just search Jim Donovan Sound Health. Now, before you go, I'd like to let you know about a free resource I made for you. It's called the Sound Health Newsletter. In it, I share the latest research in music and health in an easy-to-understand form. I also share beginner-friendly music and wellness exercises that you can use every day to feel your best. When you sign up, you also get discounts and first access to all of my sound health products and events. Remember, it's completely free. If you'd like it, just visit donovanhealth.com and enter your name and email address, and I'll start sending you new issues right away. While you're on the website, you can also read full transcripts of this show and check out a ton of other valuable resources. If you have any feedback, send me an email to feedback@donovanhealth.com. All the information presented on this show is for educational purposes only and should not be considered medical advice. Lastly, come and visit me on our Sound Health Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube channels. I'd love to see you there. The Sound Health Podcast is produced by OmniVista Health Learning and Donovan Health Solutions. For Sound Health, this is Jim Donovan. See you next time.